Well, I have a feeling that books like this are in your local library too. Well, if you've been paying attention at all over the last year or so, you've probably heard about the ongoing conversation about book banning, what books are and are not appropriate for children. In this short episode, I'm going to tell you about a book that we found in our local library, what the librarian's response was to that, and I'll tell you a little bit about some of the content that was in this book and why we felt that it should be removed. This ongoing conversation about the banning and removal of books in children's libraries and in schools has gone all the way to the top. In fact, First Lady Jill Biden had this to say about banning books.
This book should be in the library. This book is under review.
All books should be in the library. All books. This is America. We don't ban books.
And how I got involved in this conversation, I had a friend come to us and share one of the books that she found in the library. She was trying to rally some parents to go and file a formal complaint and ask the librarians to remove it from the shelves. This book was titled Let's Talk About It and was marketed as appropriate to kids as young as 14. And when I tell you a little bit about what was in this book, I shall be brief, I shall be not explicit, or I shall be banned from YouTube and the podcasting waves. Because this book contained graphic depictions of sexuality with little drawings and renditions of those acts. It also encouraged kids to send sexually explicit text messaging to one another, something that we call sexting, and for kids to go online and explore, quote, kink, so they can find others who like what they like. Most local libraries have a meeting where you can offer formal comment from the public, so we brought the book along with us and we talked to about 6 librarians that were at this public gathering. We presented to them some of the things that we found inappropriate about this book being marketed to 14-year-olds. These librarians showed absolutely no shock or surprise, and their response to us was, quote, "Master's level librarians approved this book for children." Oh, okay, so somebody with a master's degree thinks that my child should be encouraged to go online and explore kink. Ha! Why did we bother to bring it up? Oh, or maybe this should be an encouragement that parents need to understand that this is the system that their kids are being pushed into. You see, it's not even about this book. Even if our library had banned this one book, it's like a game of whack-a-mole. You could get one out of there and another one is going to be popping up. The reality that, as they said, there's a master's level librarian who approved this for children means that it's probably in your local library as well. I do think parents need to take ownership, to be active, to gather your friends, to go and say, this is not appropriate to be put in front of our children. Well, be sure to argue with me in the comments. Let me know, what do you think? Are we wrong to try to remove books like this from our local library? If you find this video helpful, would you subscribe? Like the video, share it with a friend. If you think other people need to know, this is the type of content that is in your public library, in your school library. This is Jason for Soulfire. Here in this channel, we want to offer gospel hope for a porn-filled world. I think one of the things this shows us is the impact of a world influenced by pornography, where there are librarians today who don't have a problem at all with that type of content being pushed in the faces, in this case, of 14-year-olds. Well, this is Jason for Soulfire. I'll catch you in the next one.